that guy's better at basketball than me. And that's the first time I'd ever, because it's a team game. But once I got Dan Marlin and Kevin Johnson, I said, we can beat anybody. We can beat anybody. But, yeah, I thought Michael Jordan was a better player than me. That's the only player I ever played against I thought was better than me.
Top MJ. Charles Barkley admits Michael Jordan was better than him? Or top 3 reasons why Jordan is the GOAT. Charles Barkley, one of the most dominant forwards in NBA history and a no-nonsense analyst today, once said something that stunned even hardcore fans. I thought Michael Jordan was a better player than me. That's the only player I ever played against I thought was better than me. That statement carries weight because Barkley never backed down from anyone. He went head-to-head with Hakeem, Malone, Shaq, and Magic. But only one man made him admit superiority: Michael Jordan. Why did Barkley, a league MVP and Olympic gold medalist, single out MJ as the only player better than him? What made Jordan stand above every other NBA legend in his generation? In this episode, we break down the top 3 reasons why Michael Jordan was the undisputed GOAT, even among his greatest rivals. From his killer instinct, two-way dominance, and era-defining legacy, we'll dive into the truth behind the myth. And here's the twist. By the end of this breakdown, you'll see not just why Jordan was the greatest, but why even the greatest opponents couldn't help but respect him. This is Top 3 Corner, where greatness is measured, debated, and redefined. When Charles Barkley, the round mound of rebound himself, says that only one player in his entire career was better than him, you listen. Barkley wasn't just a superstar, he was a force, a league MVP, an 11-time All-Star, a relentless scorer and rebounder who stood toe-to-toe with every big name of the 80s and 90 seconds. Yet the only man who made him feel lesser on the court? Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That kind of praise doesn't come cheap. Barkley faced off against dominant big men like Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, and Karl Malone, all bigger, stronger, and more physically suited to his position. He battled point gods like Magic Johnson and John Stockton. But even in that Hall of Fame jungle, it was Jordan who stood apart. Why? Because greatness recognizes greatness. And even among the NBA's elite, Jordan wasn't just good. He was different. He wasn't simply outperforming opponents, he was mentally outclassing them. Jordan was that rare competitor who made everyone around him feel the weight of his presence, from teammates to enemies. Barkley's quote isn't just about skill, it's about aura, dominance, and impact. Their 1993 NBA Finals clash is the perfect case study. Barkley was at his absolute peak, MVP form, leading the Phoenix Suns with a mix of scoring, grit, and attitude. But Jordan? He went nuclear. He averaged 41 points per game in the finals, a stat that remains untouched. Every time Barkley answered, Jordan responded louder. Every time Phoenix gained momentum, Jordan ripped it away. The Bulls won in 6. And MJ earned his 3rd straight Finals MVP. Barkley played his heart out, but even he admitted, Jordan was a level above. That's the kind of impact we're unpacking not just who had the best stats, but who left the biggest imprint, on fans, on rivals, on the game itself. In the next part, we break down the top 3 reasons why Michael Jordan's greatness wasn't just seen. It was universally acknowledged by those who tried to stop him. So what exactly made Michael Jordan stand alone, even in the eyes of someone like Charles Barkley, who believed he could beat anyone? Except MJ? Let's break it down into the top 3 reasons why Jordan was the undisputed GOAT. Not just over Barkley, but over the entire league of his era. 1. Killer instinct that never blinked. Michael Jordan wasn't just competitive. He was obsessed with domination. While Barkley brought intensity and fire, Jordan brought annihilation. He never settled for good enough. Every possession, every game, every finals, Jordan treated it like war. It's why he averaged 33.4 ppg in the playoffs, the highest in NBA history. It's also why he never let an NBA Finals go to. That I will break you mentality was something even greats like Barkley couldn't match. 2. Two-way greatness offense. Jordan led the league in scoring 10 times. Defense? He was a 9 times all-defensive first-team member and the 1988 Defensive Player of the Year, a rare feat for a guard. Barkley was a beast offensively and on the boards, but he wasn't a lockdown defender. Jordan? He guarded the opposing team's best player and still dropped 40. He was not just the best scorer, he was the best complete player on the floor. 3. Championship DNA. Barkley, like many legends, never won a ring. Jordan, 6 finals appearances, 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, no losses. That perfection matters. It separates talent from legacy. Barkley himself said it, he wanted it more. He was relentless. Even when Barkley had his best shot in '93, Jordan raised the bar higher. Championship DNA is about more than trophies. It's about being unbreakable when it counts most. Jordan proved it every time. These 3 pillars, killer mindset, elite two-way play, and flawless finals record, built a mountain no one, not even Barkley, could climb. But Jordan didn't just dominate the stats sheet. As we'll see in Part 3, his real legacy lies in how he changed the game, and the minds of his greatest rivals. What separates greatness from God-tier status? It's not just numbers, trophies, or even accolades. It's the weight of undeniable impact, the kind that forces even the most elite peers to say, that guy was better. And when Charles Barkley, a Hall of Famer, MVP, and one of the most dominant power forwards in NBA history, admits that Michael Jordan was the only player he felt was superior, that's not just a compliment. That's confirmation. Jordan's impact transcended the basketball court. He didn't just win, he shifted culture. In the 1993 finals, Barkley averaged 27.3 points, 13 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. Insane numbers. But Jordan? He responded with 41 points per game, a finals record. He didn't just rise to the occasion, he elevated the occasion. Every time someone challenged him, he redefined the level. Legends like Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone, and John Stockton never won a title. Not because they weren't great, but because Jordan's greatness formed an impenetrable wall. His mental edge was lethal. As Barkley once said, he took everything personal. And that's what broke opponents. Not just the fadeaways, not just the dunks, but the psychological warfare he played better than anyone. Jordan's presence was more than skill. It was aura. When he walked into the building, the game shifted. Teammates stood taller, opponents shrank. Even when he retired, twice, the void he left showed how much the league revolved around him. The GOAT debate today still hinges on the standard he set. Not LeBron's numbers. Not Kobe's mimicry. Jordan is the metric. And perhaps the most powerful proof? The way those who competed with him talk about him, not with envy, but reverence. Charles Barkley didn't say Jordan was better because of humility. He said it because it was the truth. And when the truth comes from someone who feared no one, it becomes legend. This is Top 3 Corner, where greatness is measured, debated, and redefined.